Alright, welcome back everyone to Azundor. It's Padooty again, and well, welcome back. So I guess I'll just start with I was made a mistake here and didn't realize it until got it over with and went back to try and edit that I missed the audio here. So I'm just gonna voice over everything going on here, and I don't know what I was saying before, but clearly it must have taken a while. But yeah, so welcome back to Azundor episode 4. This episode we're gonna try and work on doing some farms, I think. And yeah, so I'll wait until stupid here decides to move on with whatever I'm saying. There he goes. Oh yeah, found some skeleton horses. Can't remember if I showed them or not. I probably didn't. Oh, you can probably see here now is a path done. I think I like it the way it curves a little bit and slowly working on some trees that'll eventually fill it out, but main goal of what we're going to be doing here first is a wool farm. You can kind of see where that scaffolding is. I guess we'll wait until, oh yep, that scaffolding will be the width and the door frame there of what will be a wool farm. Goal is going to be to hide it as a kind of mattress store. And I'm not sure what I'm doing looking at the water tower. I already showed all the connection design. I guess maybe I didn't. No, I had to have. Yeah, I did. Some of this is a little bit out of order. I'm figuring it out though. Still haven't redone the roof yet of the water tower. I'm still trying to think of shaping for that, but I'll probably show a quick frame of it or something when I do get it done. But yeah, now we're just looking around on a horse again, looking around. Yep, swing the arm, look at the iron golem. Alright, let's walk back. Come on, let's get ready. Hook the horse up. Let's go. Start the build. We'll get there. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so wool farm is only gonna have one of each color sheep, but it's gonna look pretty good, I think. Right? I think it looks good. Since this is editing, it's already finished. So yeah, go to sleep quick and then show you some of the resources to make it. We're gonna make it out of. Going with a little bit of a darker color, and it's will be a dark oak. Oh, just go to sleep already, stupid. There we go. All right, I'll go show off the materials we got. Yeah, so we got a dark oak lining that we're going to try and do on the bottom, and then a spruce mixed in with the rest on the top. Forget what I have mangrove in there for. Yeah, bamboo ceiling, and then we're going to go with, ended up deciding to go with tough instead of andesite, because I thought it looked better with the quartz. But yeah, so now that stupid's done looking around, I think might as well just get into the time lapse of this thing. Alrighty. So we got the wool farm finished, and our mattress shop, what we're disguising it as. So I did all the interior decoration and that. I believe the time lapse kind of cut off with just the shell, but otherwise, yeah, did all the interior. Got all the different wool types set up. I've also been AFKing for a while, working on editing. So yeah, doing all that, and I think it looks fairly good in here. I want to texture the ceiling a little bit, but I'm not sure whether I want to do like strip birch or smooth sandstone or something like that. Or actually, I might just go with it's the other bamboo that does the crisscross thingamabob. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, got this all set up, interior done. Eventually, be doing some stuff underground, underneath this probably underground. Yeah, there we go. That worked out eventually. Yeah, made the portal banner, except did it with the gray and light gray. I think it looks pretty cool. Yeah. The front, it doesn't have enough depth that I really like, but I think it'll come later once I get more ideas as to how to try and bring it out. Yeah, and then as for sides, I've left them plain because we're going to put buildings on each side, so it's not worth detail there. And then the back will get more detail once we work on this area more. But yeah, we got our wool farm. Oh, and I should also show textured the road a little bit here. Throwing in some deep slate, cobbled deep slate, basalt, polished basalt. So yeah, I think it looks alright so far. Just trying to make it look like a little bit of raggedy look to it. But yeah, there's our wool shop, or yeah, wool farm. It'd look like a bed shop. Yeah, and I think the next thing I'm going to be trying to work on is Frog Lake Farm, which I believe I'm going to try and put here, but I got to grab more resources. I'm thinking I want to make it a brick build, which I don't have many bricks, so yeah, do a Frog Lake Farm or gotta sleep though. Well, what, is it nighttime or what? There we go. Yeah. We'll either do, I think I'm going to do Frog Lake Farm first, because we're getting close to putting up shops over on our shopping island. And I want to get Frog Lakes going so I can get those. So I'll probably build this next. And then we'll do in the hill there and set up the underground thing there. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go gather some resources and get ready to build a Frog Lake Farm. I will see you once I'm ready. Alright, so got the shell done, which I don't think looks too bad. I do think I might add a little bit more of the red terracotta in a couple random places, but otherwise I think it looks pretty good. Probably do that more, especially on like the back side, because I think I'm going to put one more build right here, which means all this detail is, well, I guess, no, it's seen on the interior. No, it's just for interior looks. But it'll do the back, I think, once I get to building a little pathway and everything back there. But yeah, finished up a little bit of the interior. Like, just I put the farm in. I went and got the frogs, which was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. There's a snowy taiga, I believe it is, that's right next to the taiga we live in. And then there was a jungle so there's a river just on the other side of that wall, or on the other side of those trees. And that led right over to a bamboo jungle, which was nice and short. Yeah, so we got our frogs in, got the farm going, and yeah, ran it for a little while. So trying to get all this copper to oxidize. The wall's going to be the first level of weathered, and with a couple of the next, or like slightly weathered cut copper, weathered copper, whatever it is. Yeah. Anyways, down here, still got this to work on. I've been debating on how many villagers I want to put down here, because the goal is to have it look like a hardware store, and then with a lighting store, and then have frog lights, lanterns. I'd say glowstone eventually, or glowstone too probably, but yeah, I'm debating on how many villagers to put in, and getting emeralds and everything. Which means the next build will probably have to be the hill, which make a little farm the little emerald farm. I'm trading iron for emerald. Yeah, otherwise, yeah. Got over a chest full of each of them so far, and thinking, yeah, either probably go and make a shop next with all these there, and start selling them on the market. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get the interior done first, and then I'll see where we want to head after that. So yeah, I'll be back with an interior once I get there, and probably a little bit of exterior. Probably put up a sign as well. All right. So we're back. First off, I apologize for how loud those magma cubes were in the last clip. It was not that loud when I was playing the game. Didn't realize it was that loud until I went back and edited. So apologies for that. I've turned it down and it should be fine now. All right, but we have done interior and a little bit of exterior and signage and wrong button. Here we go. Bam. Our lighting shop, which is just to hide frog light farm. But yeah, got a sign up, couple lamps just for lighting to show more lighting. Then the inside. I think I like it. The back wall isn't done. I don't have the beeswax to wax everything, and I'm gonna go with like a little bit of like gradient to it or shading kind of where it'll be bad. It'll have a little gradient to it once I get the beeswax, but I don't have enough to do it, so I'm just gonna let it all oxidize and then bring it all back down later. Yeah, went with shelving look, make it look a little bit like a store kind of. Yep, got the 3 types of frog lights over here. Eventually this I think will be just storage for all the lighting. Decided to add a little bit of carpet since I got the wool now of the 3 different frog colors. Add some heads around. I'm gonna add a couple more heads. It took forever to try and get frog heads. It's terribly long to try and get a frog head, especially because you gotta wait for them to breed, and you gotta wait for the tadpoles to tadpoles grow up into frogs, and it's only like a 10% chance it drops, and it takes me forever to get the one. But eventually, I would like to add a couple of or one of the other colors, or one of each of the other colors as well, because I do really like that green frog. I like the color of it. I want to add him up next to that as well. But yeah, I like the interior a little bit. Ceiling, I think, fits pretty well. I like that I could kinda, air quotes, hide the frog lights in for lighting for the place. Oh yeah, and then go downstairs as well here. I did do a fair amount of it. I didn't bring any villagers in because I'm still debating if I want to put them in or not, because emeralds are going to be a pain to try and get, and if it's worth doing it. So I'm still up in the air about that. But yeah, and AFK really most of the rest of this was from just working on interior. Got over a double chest for each, and means a shop for frog lights should be the next project, along with wool and I shared it, but shulkers as well. ended up building a shulker farm with a wave rider. He was end busting and found a shulker that was near one of the portals, and I know how to build the farm, so he worked on getting it back, and I built the farm. And I've got that going, and that'll be probably gonna start next episode with is building that. I've got the shop for that, or the idea for that all set up. So yeah, here's our little lighting store. I did not get to the hill back there. I will do that. I'll probably try and do that next episode. Because there is for sure going to be a trading hall in there to try and get some goods from villagers, but I just don't have the time for that now, and I want to try and get a couple shops up because the shopping district's really getting started. So yeah, lighting store looks pretty good. I'll probably have one episode eventually where I go through and show all the little things I've updated, but yeah, looking good so far, I think, and like where it's going. So yeah, thanks for sticking around again. Hope you enjoyed, and hopefully it's a little bit better than the last one, and hopefully we keep going, getting a little bit better than the last one. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.